if the U.S. government was this adamant in helping struggling Americans, they would definitely be a lot less people struggling.
Israel is now one of the issues at the top of Congress's docket. And while Ukraine aid and a government spending bill are still in flux, well, all of this is leaving the newly minted House Speaker Mike Johnson with a lot on his plate.
Sure has. And our contributor and the author of Politico's Playbook, something you should read every day, Rachel Bade, just has that building wired. So, Rachel, let me ask you, with all that info, Speaker Johnson says he plans to talk to Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell about funding for Israel and Ukraine this week, and he's already said he wants to bifurcate those. He is not a supporter of Ukraine aid. What can we expect? How's this going to go down?
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt about it. Speaker Johnson and Leader McConnell have a lot of differences they're going to be needing to iron out this week. But Johnson's first test is really going to come on Thursday. That's when the House will take up a bill to give Israel $14 billion worth of assistance. Now, usually this sort of issue is very bipartisan, gets like 300, 400 votes here in the House. But a little bit of complications have been arising over the past couple of hours. And that all stems from Johnson, who is a conservative, saying that he actually wants to offset this Israeli assistance. That means make spending cuts elsewhere, but there's already opposition in terms of that, including from Debbie Wasserman Schultz, who is a Democrat, a Jewish Democrat from Florida, who would be one who would always support, assistance to Israel. So that's going to complicate things for him here in the House in terms of his vote count.
All right, well, Speaker Johnson said over the weekend that House Republicans are 100% united, even after all the Speaker's saga. Do you believe it?
I do think the honeymoon is short-lived, or is going to be short-lived. We are already seeing some sparring regarding a number of things coming to the floor in the next couple of days. Marjorie Taylor Greene is going to be offering a resolution to censure Rashida Tlaib, who is a Palestinian American who has been critical of Israel and expressed support for Palestinians. And Johnson actually has pushed back on.
Wow, so Marjorie Taylor Greene doesn't like it when people are using their freedom of speech, when people are in support of the Palestinian people. Pretty wild.
On that, he said that Republicans should fight Democrats on policy. Other Republicans have said they shouldn't be censuring even a Democrat who is just flexing her free speech rights. And they're also at war with each other over the idea of actually expelling George Santos, who's obviously been indicted. A number of New York Republicans have been pushing to oust him, and we're going to see a vote on that this week. Johnson says he's indicted, he's not convicted, and he also has been pushing back on that. And this doesn't even talk about the spending divisions we're going to see come up in the coming days. So, look, they might be all, kumbaya right now, but things are going to get intense very quickly up here.
Yeah, they all had smiles on their faces after they finally got out of that room and elected him. We'll see now that the rubber meets the road, see how that goes. Rachel Bade, thanks.